What's going on, guys? My name is Yellow S2K and I'm playing some MX versus ATV Reflex, and this is another custom track review. We are at Flow MX by 7 Hornet, and this is a really cool track. People were far too critical on the Reflex Central comments on this the download that'll be in the description. Yeah, far too critical. I think this is a really good track. I like the palm trees, the environment is nice, the dirt textures aren't too exciting, but there's a lot of uniqueness to this track. I know I say that probably too much in these reviews, but it really is one of the most important aspects of a custom track. I think this track really does a lot of things well. It has its faults, don't get me wrong, but this is like a creative outlet for the dude that made it, 7 Hornet, and I think he did a great job. It's something that I will remember because of its uniqueness, and that's what we're looking for on a custom track. If I wanted to play the same damn track everywhere, then I'd play the stock tracks, you know? That's what those are for, you know? But far too often people are making custom tracks that are very similar to what everyone else is making. And this is definitely different. You can see the jump faces are all very different from each other. The ruts, I'd say they maybe grab you too much, but that's what he wanted, you know? What can you say? The jump faces were a complaint from some people, and I disagree. I think the jump faces are great. Again, they're unique from each other. There's a lot of different types of ways you can hit them. Look at these jumps on the corner. That's so cool. Something you don't see very often. In fact, that's something that I'll really remember from this track will be a lot of the jumps on the corners. But I could see this track being really cool for a proper hot lap because of the uniqueness of some of these corners. You're really going to have to be creative with carrying your speed and whatnot. This is the that was an example of how not to carry your speed, taking that outside there. Oh, scrubbed that a little too hard. And missed the inside, just really killing it right now. You can actually jump to the inside there, and that's a pretty cool line. Hopefully I'll hit it next time around. Let's go outside here. I'm trying to split things up, not necessarily trying to take the fastest line, but trying to show a varied, some varied lines, I guess. There we go, there's that double. I'm going to try the inside. The inside's kind of cool because you jump into more of a flattened area to try to carry speed, but I think the outside is going to be your more consistent route. Look at this jump face. You can hit this far left and just get a bunch of pop just for fun. Obviously the outside is going to carry your speed a little bit better. Took that inside before. I don't see a reason for this outside. If I had a complaint, that's probably it. Like this outside here, most likely not that useful. That's what I'd have to say is there are some lines out here that it's like, why would you take the outside when the inside is obviously the way to go? And that's very hard to avoid, I think. It's doable. Some people do a great job of that, but I'm not going to ding somebody on a track review for that because I think it is a difficult thing. But you could see how if you really hit the right lines and landed in these ruts, you could throw together an awesome lap. Here. I want to get that jump into the inside. Like here, why would you take that outside when you can just rail around that on the inside? Same thing here, why go outside when you can catch that rut and the corner's just a little too big basically. But that's all my nitpicking. I think this is a really great track. Again, environment, nice. Layout of the track is its strong suit, I would say. What else? The ruts are fun. A lot of different jump faces, the jumps on the corners. Some long corners, just a lot of good stuff, a lot of cool jumps that are fun to scrub. That's a unique line there. Oh shit, that was not what I was going for. That's okay. But you can see there's just a lot of variety, and that's what it's all about. You can see jump into the inside, a little bit of a case, but you get the idea. Same thing here, a couple lines, but none of them, I kind of wish those would hook you more so you could jump and land in a rut or something like that. But I'm reaching here. I'm looking for things to complain about, and that's what I think people are doing a little bit too often. Again, don't get me wrong, I will shit talk a track if it deserves it, but it really has to deserve it. You have to remember, like I said, this is like a creative outlet for these people. Like it's a creative thing. It's an art, if you want to say that. I know it sounds totally ridiculous, but you know, you got to learn how to create. Oh shit! Almost hate it. You got to learn how to kind of respond to these tracks, you know. I think it's very easy. I could shit talk, I could complain about all the different things on this track, that I'd like them to be different, but that's not what they're for. These tracks are meant to be all different and unique from each other, and you know, you gotta take it for what it is basically what I'm saying. I love these long corners. It's pretty cool. You can actually throw a pretty cool scrub on that as well. Off track. Good. Glad I didn't get reset. Brah. Need to catch that inside again. This outside isn't very useful. Why would you go all the way around here just for this outside? You know, to me it doesn't seem very worth it. I thought I was going to go down there. Alright, let's check out this outside. Is it worth it? Yeah, I mean, shit, you can carry quite a bit of speed through there. Oh, cheater. Dang it, and I'm stuck. So anyway, that's the main rant that I have about track reviews and stuff. I am a little disappointed that so many people are doing track reviews. I would hope that people would come up with their own unique reflex videos. So that's kind of a bummer. Maybe I'll create a separate video on that. I don't think this is the time. But yeah, I think this track has a lot to offer, and I think it's definitely worth the download. And yeah, great job, 7 Hornet. I think this is a really fun track. I look forward to seeing more from you. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. This is one of those track reviews that it's different, you know what I mean? A lot of them honestly get a little boring because they're also so similar, and this one just has like a little bit of variety to it, I think, the entire way around, you know. And yeah, I think it's just a good one. Make sure you download it. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will talk to you next time. Peace out.